Back on track one, there is White Lightning. Therefore, the white paint job, I guess. Dan Silva behind the wheel on this truck. Again, Dan from Turlock, California. There must be a pulling sled on every corner in Turlock.
Well, the pulling sled that he's hooked to right now is from Turlock, California. That's Dan Coelho's sled. Now, these sleds are entirely different sled. This one belonging to Dan Coelho. The Track 2 sled is Cal Poly University here in California. Two different sleds, two different weights, and you're going to see two different distances. Long wheelbase, got planetaries on the back of it. He's rolling into it. Not a lot of ground speed on this one. Really trying to ease into it, trying to just kind of work it down. The motor is wide open, but the tire's never hooked up. Motor didn't come up the way he should. He may want to change a little bit of something before he moves over onto that far track for White Lightning.
I guess you could say White Lightning never stuck around. We are in Anaheim at Anaheim Stadium. They call it the Big A, and we are in the middle of two-wheel drive pulling. And there is none better in these parts than Terry Albers from Ventura, California, the oil patch puller.
Well, this is a trick truck. Look at this. Aries engine. It's the Chevrolet block designed, Hemi head. It just reeks of horsepower. And Ken Broo, this is an all fiberglass 70 model Chevrolet truck. The only one I've ever seen, so he must have pulled the body off himself. You notice it's still in primer. They just completed making this body. It's an all fiberglass one-piece 70 model Chevrolet truck. The only one I've ever seen. He's a great puller from this area. California, one of the toughest. Let's see how he does tonight. Oh, it looks good. It's a great look.
Oh, man.
Reeking of horsepower and every ounce of it going to the ground. Look at the beautiful fiberglass body. I'm telling you, that truck is just super. I can't hardly wait to see it when they get the new paint job on it, but this is really a very nice piece, and he put on quite a show for him tonight.
Terry Albers, and he was smoking right from the start.
Let's watch him. He doesn't waste any time. The truck's drifting a little bit. Look at the Aries. He's not even into the engine yet. The butterflies aren't all the way open. Now they're getting closer. He's drifting the left-hand line. I don't think he ever goes for the brakes because the truck never lost momentum. Riding tall and a beautiful job.
What a ride. What a ride for Terry Albers. 225 feet and 9 inches for Terry Albers, Ventura, California, on that first hole. 225 and 9. This is Dan Silva, White Lightning, ready for his second pull of the night over on track 1, and we'll show you that momentarily. Will be the first pull of the night for Instant Insanity by John Shipman, both from Turlock, California. First, White Lightning.
Lightning's got the flag, and let's see how he does. This track has really performed well tonight. A little bit of air, pretty good balance. Balance is better on this track than it was on the other one, and he is deep. Beautiful job.
Let's go to track 1. Instant Insanity on track 1 with its first pull of the night.
Over on track 1, Instant Insanity, new GMC truck body. He's making horsepower and putting it on the ground.
And another good pull.
Boy, I tell you what, we're seeing some great two-wheel drive pulling here tonight.
John Shipman from Turlock, yet another driver from Turlock, California.
Well, White Lightning, you see the green lights are on in the background. Lets everyone know that the sled is in operating condition. The box will be coming up the ramp. Now watch the front end of the truck come up in the air. Front end's coming up. Balance is very good on the truck, and he's going to go way down the track. Now, look at the tires. I mean, wrinkling over, biting in, and you see the screws on it. That's why they're screwed down so they won't spin on that tire. A beautiful job. Just great for White Lightning.
Well, here is a car that is still in search of its own name. This is an 88 Corvette, as yet unnamed, by Greer Hamilton of Lancaster, California. I guess maybe they'll see how it does and then decide what kind of name to give it.
I think I'd be just like Greer. If I had something that nice, I'd paint my name on the side of it. Forget a name for the vehicle. I want everyone to know who owns it.
Here it comes.
Let's watch the big blower motor go to work. Watch the 3 red dots in the center.
Mike, again, the butterflies never really opened.
No, but I tell you what, he had the ground speed all the way down. The car was hooked, and I could see why he didn't stand on it and open the butterflies.
There's Greer Hamilton. And Mike said he had the ground speed. He really didn't have to let those butterflies over.
I don't think it was necessary, Ken Broo. He just actually wanted to get enough ground speed to make the sled work for him, and that's what's happening here tonight. With the ground speed coming up, hooking real well, and a beautiful job on that new Corvette.
And with his second pull of the night, here is the oil patch puller, Terry Albers, who had a wonderful pull his first trip down the track. This will be trip number 2.
Well, he goes down track 2 with the best lead that anyone. He's gone further, 25 feet further than anyone on track number 1. So this track 2 should be a walk in the park. Track number 1 is the rougher of the two. Look at this. Front end up. He's got a good ride going for him. I think he went on a break. Beautiful job. He's still going out of this place.
Oh, my.
A brand new leader. There's no doubt about it. We need...
No doubt about it. It will be Terry Albers. Now, quickly, let's switch to track number 1, because standing at the top of track number 1 is temporary insanity. John Shipman's second trip down the track. He had instant insanity, and now here is temporary insanity. John Shipman.
1923 Ford Roadster Bucket T. Motor is way out front, little bitty tires on it. Let's see if he can do it. A great hook coming up. Needs some more horses.
Much better than his first pull tonight, which was in instant insanity. This pull, much better. Well, we thought it'd be a good one. I didn't think it'd be this good. Terry Albers takes the lead now, a total distance of 439 feet and 5 inches, almost 38 feet, actually 38 feet plus better than what Rick Garrett had to set the pace. And here on track number 2, his second pull of the night is Greer Hamilton. Greer Hamilton
rolls the slack out of the chain, got a good hook. He's going to run cross track. He started on the lower right-hand side. He looks like he's headed to the upper left-hand side. Something caught him, pulled him off to the right. Watch out, he's getting close to the side.
Oh!
Good job. A very, very good job of driving. Kept it in bounds. A great job on the part of the cameraman as they kept out of bounds. A fabulous job. He had to go a long ways. Might have made it. We'll just have to wait a little bit.
Gotta be quick on your feet if you're going to shoot for Bud Sports and ESPN, huh?
Well, they showed it tonight.
Well, Greer Hamilton needed 439 feet and 5 inches to win. Total pull, 439 and 5. He did 211 and 2 in his first pull. And how about the final tally? Greer Hamilton only misses, tying the winner by 5 feet. That is how close it gets sometime in the world of truck pulling. Well, here it is. Here is our winner tonight. In the two-wheel drive class, it was no contest. The oil patch puller, Terry Albers, Ventura, California, 225 and 9 on his first pull. Overall, 439 feet and 5 inches. The oil patch puller wins the two-wheel drive modified truck competition tonight. Well, there you see the forklift loading the relics onto the track. And in just a moment, we're going to have monster truck competition. And we'll also have monster tank competition as well with the track vehicles. It's going to be great, great stuff. And then the winners of each competition will go at each other.
Well, here's something you almost never see in monster truck racing. That's a brand new set of these 66 by 43-inch monster truck tires. They haven't been gouged or cut up or anything like that going over the cars. But we're going to change all that because when we come back, it's monster truck racing.